Yeah.
When did you arrive, Coach?
About a week, few days ago, almost a week.
As far as when Tank said, what does Tank say when it says like, what does Coach Kenny bring to the table as far as energy and your expertise is concerned?
What he say?
Yeah,
I don't know. Oh,
and everyone else too, like Coach Calvin, everybody. Like, what do people say?
I never asked the question, man. I really don't know.
Nah,
I'm just here.
they never tell you, yo, Coach.
I'm just here doing my part, you know.
Cool, cool.
I'm
You
I'm
humble.
I'm gonna ask him though,
Cool,
just to see what they
cool.
say.
Right, right. All right. So we have some news, some topics. Obviously, big fight week. Obviously, your favorite guy, Canelo. In the same time, in, in the same time, let's get into some of this news real quick. Ryan Garcia, three major sources in the boxing world has reported this. Something like this don't really get reported if it's not necessarily true. People don't want to be sued, but things has happened that people have made mistakes. What you think about just the rumor itself?
Um, First, can't nobody uh, uh, be the judge until this shit is proven. You know what I mean? There's so many people that want it to be true, and there's so many people that don't want it to be true. And at the same time, you got so many crooked. It's a dirty business, man. Money make people say things that's not true. You got people working with people that make, you know what I'm saying? If you're not gonna get to the root of the problem, don't fuck with it at all. You know, and don't have choices of who you punish and who you don't punish, because people was caught in the past and nothing was done. You know what I mean? Um, all we can do is wait until it's proven. You know, if if it's ever proven. You know.
Mm. And obviously, with certain people like, Oscar Valdez, Canelo Alvarez, Alicia Baumgartner, there's been just basically slaps on the wrist for this type of thing. As for you, just being a coach itself and just an advocate of just steroids using alone, what's your feeling?
Man, boxing is an unregulated sport. It's not one of those sports like school sports or college sports where the law is involved and stuff like that. All of this shit is entrepreneurship, man. And you got wicked people. You got motherfucker. 90% of the people is fucking dishonest. You got don't believe more than half the shit you hear in boxing,
Mm.
and that's the truth. This is the fucking dirtiest fucking game I ever seen in my life. But it's the at the same time, it's the best sport. It's just you just got dirty people.
Hate love
You know?
relationship with the sport.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, you know, looking at the fight, knowing how Ryan is, obviously Tank has spoken upon Ryan's punching power. Um, what you think? Do you think that this was needed?
No, I think Ryan been knocking people out since he's been a pro fighter. And if I think if he was on that shit, I don't think Devin would have got up.
Mm.
You know, he just came in heavier. He's bigger. He's stronger at 140. I just don't think Devin would have got up if he was getting hit with somebody on the juice. You know what I mean?
Right.
That shit make you that much stronger.
All right. Let's play both roles here. If true, what does this do with Ryan in your eyes? How do you think people gonna
If
look
it's
at him?
if it's proven and he get caught and it's facts, he should pay a heavy fine, suspend him, and if they need to start banning people, man, get their ass out of the sport. You know, but you can't do that because it could have been a setup. You got people like what's the guy? What's the guy that's been caught in the past? The scientist.
Victor
He
Conte.
works alongside the Nevada testing people. He works with them. He's employed with them. He also works with that that 17. Not saying that he got something to do with it, but who knows? You know,
Yeah, because he's
who
part of
knows?
the camp. He was associated
Exactly.
with Snack. Yeah.
Not saying that he got something to do with it. I'm just saying who knows. But if he don't, and Ryan come back dirty and he cheated, get rid of him. But at the same time, if you got a dirty guy on the team that's working with them, you get rid of him. He's been proven in the past that he got caught in the past. Why is he still in boxing? Why is he still in boxing? So if you ain't gonna fix the problem, don't mess with nobody until you fix the root of the problem.
Mm.
If you ain't gonna fix the root of the problem, don't fuck with nobody. Allow everybody to use pads. Allow
Well,
everybody.
I mean, you got a lot of people in the comment section saying facts, 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 coach, facts, coach. I mean, you said to get to the root of the problem. In your eyes, how do you think they should go about getting to that root?
You can't get to the root of the problem. There's no law involved. Boxing is no law involved. You do what you want. Anything goes. People say they can do this, but if I'm sliding you 100 grand, you're gonna say what I tell you to say.
Vegas is that Wild Wild West.
The whole sport is. Keep it 100. Allow everybody to use that shit if you ain't gonna get to the root of the problem.
Mm. This is a very heavy and touchy subject, especially for a coach that you've been with these Cubs for such a long time and
Mm-hmm.
growing up. Now, I've been in. I won't even mention the. There was a fight that you went to, right? You guys weren't a part of the card, but you went to, I remember a coach. He mentioned this. He's like, "Yo, so and so's on the juice," and he's a coach from a contender in the sport. I don't want
Mm-hmm.
to mention names, right? Because it's assumptions. But he's like, Mills, that dude on the juice. As a coach, what hints or things that you get off of when you see guys coming out of the country, some of these small shows that don't really do the testing like this, is as a coach, what do you see when you have suspicions of someone using?
When you see a guy come from 106 pounds and he's been stopped 3 times at a smaller weight class, and now he's fighting 147, knocking everybody out, punching like a fucking middleweight. Come on, man. It don't take rocket science to figure that out. You know what I mean?
Guys like Manny Pacquiao never got caught.
Exactly. But if you notice, as soon as they started investigating Manny Pacquiao, he stopped knocking people out. But before the investigation, he was knocking everybody out. Look at this guy that's fighting out of this country, the Japanese dude. What's his name? Is he
Inoue,
Japanese?
Inoue,
He's
he's
not.
fighting this weekend.
He's knocking everybody out. I bet if he come in this country and get tested, his knockout ratio stop.
That's why Floyd said, "Come over here."
Exactly. Exactly. But now, you got favoritism here in the country, though, because if you ain't with the team that got control, that got the scientists on their side, you still can't win, you know? I
Dang,
hope it's not
heavy,
true. I hope it's not true.
right?
But if it's true, you got to deal with it. I thank God that Haney is okay, in steroids or not. He got through the fight good. God bless him. I just hope it's not true because it's dirty, man. But it's a black eye to the sport if it's true. But can't nobody be the judge. Only God knows until the facts come out. You
That's
know,
100.
so many of us want it to be true. So many of us don't want it to be true because everybody got sides that they pick.
Exactly. Exactly. So now it's a factor of,
My thing
you
is,
know,
if they said he cheated and you believe in that, and Ryan said he's not, why? How can you take this person's word and not this person's word? You understand? So we just got to sit back and wait and see what happens.
you talked about, the penalties on if it was to be true. What about the penalties for it not to be true in your eyes? How do you feel like boxing should move forward when these certain situations occur?
If you accuse somebody, you slander their name and shit. I don't know how you handle that, But if you're gonna penalize me for using, I'm penalize you for slandering my name. Once I come up clean, you should pay a fine.
Mm.
But
Tables should be turned.
yeah, that's just like a lady taking somebody to child support for years, and then you come back later and find out the child ain't yours. I want my damn money back, plus more for going through the stress. You know what I'm saying?
Good luck.
Good luck, right? And that's how the world, the world is good or bad. It's heaven. It's godly people and devilish people. That's the world. Ain't no other way. And that's boxing. But it's very few godly people in boxing. Very few honest people in boxing. You So all you can do is stay prayed up and keep it moving.
The politics of a side and B side with this type of thing is different, because when you have the power, you have the power of the major tabloids, the major people that are.
But can nothing can nothing override God's side.
Ooh,
The
amen,
the, the truth will always float to the top.
amen to that.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah, that's a fact. You talk very heavy. That was deep, Coach. I think that was one of the more deepest. This was one of the more deepest segments. But hey, I mean, it's more serious though.
Yeah, it is. It is, man. It's crazy, but we can only sit back and wait.
Right.
Because, it's a lot of money involved in these big fights, man. You know, people want their money back if that's the case. You know, I made a side bet and somebody hit my inbox. I want my money back. I said, you got to be proven first.
I know. I did my bet with Zab Judah. Now my push-ups are on hold.
Right.
You
It
know
ain't
my
my fault.
yeah. Exactly.
It ain't my
Exactly.
fault.
Yep. 100%. 100%. Um. Now, is this a way of getting the rematch?
um, if both fighters agree to it, but if it's not, if it ain't proven, you don't need to rematch. If you got to prove it, man. You know. But if it's true, I would love to see a rematch. You know.
So, as far as the truth is concerned, how do people get the truth? How do people find out the
In
truth?
boxing, you can't get the truth
Mm.
because everybody's fucking dishonest. Money make people say shit. This shit is wicked, man. It's deep. You can't get the truth. The law is not. This shit is unregulated, man. It's fucking crazy.
So
What the
initially,
truth? You can't get the truth.
so initially, when people say, your pound for pound is an opinion, you're basically saying that boxing is an opinion.
You got so many different pound lists. You got racist people putting their rankings. You got honest people putting their rankings, and it's fucking crazy.